Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. I have got to get that bad arena taste out of my mouth. Oh, that last one. Whew. All right, Garrosh, don't fail me. Don't fail me, buddy. All right, starting with absolute trash tier garbage here. I think a 2-4 for 3 is better than a 2-5 for 4. Spell damage can be useful, but we'll take the Sapper. Sometimes that randomly wins you games. Mad Bomber, still hate that card. We'll take an Evil Heckler, which is pretty solid. Arcanite Reaper, add some good reach to the deck, and it's my first weapon. Might not see more weapons, so we'll do it. Bouncing Blade I actually really hate. It's just terrible. I mean, it's kind of like a bad Deadly Shot. It's really what it is. It's just like either Deadly Shot or worse. So we'll take a Frost Giant. It's not as good as Sea Giant, but I do consider it playable. We'll take the Fen Creeper. It's the only good card there. Removal or a good 1-drop. Let's take the removal over the good 1-drop. Blackwing Corruptor is really solid, but I currently have no dragons. We'll just take a dragon rather than the card that requires dragons. Tough one here. The Dread Corsair could be good with the Fiery War Axe or the Arcanite Reaper, but if not, it's going to suck. This is a good 2-drop. This is a buff. We'll take the buff card. Ah, there's the bolster. Alright, so I can take this guy, which is either terrible or good, or I could take the much safer road with the Snowbolt. Less than 50% chance of triggering Joust with this guy. If it's a 1-2 on turn 1, that is pretty bad. Because it doesn't really trade with either a 2-3 or a 3-2. It dies to both of them. I just think it's unplayably bad, so we'll take the Frigid Snowbolt. Okay! This guy's nifty, but unlikely to trigger. This guy, whatever. It's an Argent Commander. What are we even talking about here? Refreshment Vendor or the Drake. Take the Vendor. I think some healing is important to have. Second Bolster. Kind of unfortunate. Another Vendor, or do I take a better 5-drop? Let's take the 5-drop. A little bit light on early stuff here, so I'm actually going to pass on Arcanite Reaper number 2 and grab this guy, even though he's pretty bad. I need some playable cards here. Lance Carrier seems solid. This is not a good card, but this other stuff is junk. Rampage. Alright, 5 damage, blockable, or 2 damage, unblockable. I'm going to take the Commando. I think that's generally better than the Rocketeer. Alright, only playable card there. Lily Squire's bad. Voodoo Doctor's bad. We'll take a Raptor. Another Fen Creeper is the only playable card there. Bomb Lobber's good. So a little bit of a greedy deck here, unfortunately. I don't think I can afford to take that Jormungandr with as many 5-drops as I have. Do I have one more dragon somewhere? Please tell me I picked up some random. I don't think I did I? No. No, but I only got 1 dragon for this. Second Arcanite Reaper just seems way too greedy, so we'll take the 2-4 for 3. Okay, well, these are unplayable things. I got 3 bolsters, so this is the epitome of a bad warrior draft, with 3 bolsters being seen. So we'll see, though. We'll see. All right, here, second Lance Carrier seems weak. I'm going to try the Silent Knight. We'll just see how that goes. I don't see that being super great. Oh, God. Screwjank Clunker. Okay, tell me I have 1 mech in here somewhere. Tell me I have 1 mech. Oh, I have 1 mech, and it's Force Tank Max. Oh, terrible. I think that's better than Mogor's Champion. There's a Bash. I do a Fiery War Axe for this guy now, though, but I haven't really light on removal in this deck, so I'm going to take Bash. Okay, Korkon Elite's good card. Shield Slam. This works off of Snowbolt Warrior, but that's it. This is just bad. Shield Slam. I didn't get Shield Block. It's just only going to be my hero ability for this. I'm going to take the Bouncing Blade. That could be a mistake. And, okay. Matter Bomber's cute and all, but I'm going to take the Nullifier because I do have that Screwjank Clunker. And it's a taunt, which I could use a bit more of. So, I think this deck came out pretty bad. There isn't much removal. A lot of really dodgy minion quality. The curves, I mean, it's really flat from 2 through 5. Might be too expensive. But I think this is actually going to do better than that Priest deck. I still think so. So, this would be like, if I could get like, to 3 wins with this rather janky looking deck, this would be a proof of concept that Warrior, for me personally, is not as bad as Priest in the arena. Okay, we have a really bad opening hand, being heavily punished for my spike of 4 and 5s with nothing to play, and I'm not even the second player, so I don't get to mulligan an extra card. Can my mulligan save me? Okay, so unfortunately I never did get a good 1-drop in this deck. So I'm always going to pass on turn 1. Which, you know, sets you back just never, ever, ever having a turn 1 play in the arena. Okay. So we'll play the Lieutenant, which is pretty much a vanilla 3-2. I took this over an Arcanite Reaper, I think, and I'm glad I did, because I need it for the curve. Refreshment Vendor is bad unless he kills this, though, because it'll heal up the damage this guy deals. Okay, so he's going to play a 3-drop. Hopefully it's not a Spider Tank, although why would he be playing a 3-drop if it wasn't something good? Oh, wow, this is weird. He actually plays a 3-3 with the coin that trades against my 2-drop. Awesome, and I got a playable 2-drop that isn't a 1-health creature. Okay, so tentatively I'd say we're doing good. We're going to get a vanilla 3-5 for 4. I've got a 3-2 to trade with his 3 drops. I presume he played his best one available last turn with that coin. Is he going to Moonfire me here? No, he's not. Alright, this is nice. So, it's a vanilla 3-5 for 4. I get a Fen Creeper after that. I got pretty much all removal cards, and then I have a ton of 4-drops and 5-drops in this deck. Okay, this is actually really, really good for me. So my choice of the Stormpike pays off. So I'm even more in the lead now. I've gone up a card. So I'm the first player with equal cards, and I got the lead on the board. Does he have a way of killing both of them at once? There's no cleave for druids. He's going to Wild Growth, so he's actually going down another card here with that. Should I bash? Okay, I might have actually bashed, but not at the expense of playing a Yeti and a Fen Creeper. That can't possibly be right. I could actually play a Fen Creeper in front of this ghoul and hit him in the face for 7. It's a bit greedy, though. Let's just kill the Fen Creeper. Oh, let's kill the ghoul, I mean. Play the Fen Creeper, hit him for 4. This is a great situation. I mean, he's got the mana advantage, but he is down a card. I've got a big board lead. I've got 5 damage back here that I could 2 for 1 and still be doing okay, card-wise. So, I know, this is just looking pretty good. Have I used any warrior cards? Nope. So I guess you can't say that the warrior is being particularly relevant here. Alright, he shapeshifts with his extra mana, so it's pretty pointless. Alrighty, let's do this. This. That. And I could make a Rider and threaten lots of damage with Wind Fury, but that's a mistake, because really just playing the better minion is better. So by not playing Bash, I was able to get a better minion on the table. Now he needs something real big. The problem is I've got like 7 damage I could hit him with, so unless it's an Iron Bark. Well, it's an Iron Bark. Okay, so I have to throw my Yeti and my Stormpike at it. Bash makes no sense here. So we bash. Wait, I just said bash makes no sense. What did I just do that for? Oh my god, I'm bad at life. Oh my god, that's terrible. Bash, I just totally had a complete brain meltdown moment there. Yes, bash makes absolutely no sense. Whoops, that was stupid. Should have definitely just traded away these guys. As it is, I just pretty much threw away bash. Whoops. Okay, that could actually cost me the game. I think I just actually dragged bash out and hit the Iron Bark with it while saying bash makes no sense here. It would have actually made more sense to just play like a minion than to play the bash. Cult Master's going to give him a card off that Iron Bark. Alright. And he has more stuff to play, and a Leper Gnome. Okay. It's looking ugly here. It's definitely looking ugly. Alright, Crusher comes up to trigger my Technician. Nice. So we do this. That. There's no point trying to get damage through. Let's just kill the Leper Gnome. Get a 3-5 and a 6-6. Yeah, I just completely threw away bash for no reason. But I'm still possibly going to make it here. He can kill this with Divine Shield, Shapeshift to kill the Yeti. I've got a 6-6 though. And then I'm out of juice. I have no card draw or anything. So if he's got 4 good cards, he's going to win. Crap, I really shouldn't have thrown bash away. It would have been nice to be able to like bash this thing, you know. Piloted Sky Golem trades with my 6-6 and gives him a 4-drop. That's the kind of leverage that he needed to do well here. Alright, Argent Commander. Pretty good top deck. Should I go for the face? 10, 13, take him down to 9? No, let's just kill this, see what 4-drop he gets. He got a 1-7, which isn't actually that bad for him. Stops me from killing off this 3-3. Lets this 3-3 kill my Wind Fury guy. I guess I could have held on to the Wind Fury, but I think that's a mistake. Alright, this is it. He's got up a card, and he can, if he can clear my board, he wins. Alright, he buffs that up, so now he can actually kill my 3-4. Or just my 3/3 and live, right? And he plays Lord of the Arena, which unfortunately I cannot kill without having to trade away my 6/5. Ugh. Wow, this is ugly. So he's got 3 cards. He can shapeshift this away. 3 cards to my 1. Throwing away Bash cost me the game. I should have thrown away my 2/4 attack minions, then I would have had a pretty decent chance. Would have gotten to keep my Heckler. I guess I got to keep the Heckler regardless. I don't know. I would have had the Bash to answer something. It would have definitely let me make more favorable trades. My only choice here, my only hope here, is to draw a Force Tank Max before it's too late. Alright, my 2/5 is looking real bad here. Arcane Nullifier could have been something good. I forget what though. Yeah, so now these guys just survive. I don't have any Whirlwinds or Revenges or Death Spites to get rid of these 1 health minions. No Cleaves. I lose the game. All these 3 health minions versus my 2/5s make it a pretty embarrassing state of affairs. Still might win with a Force Tank Max, because a Force Tank Max would effectively clear his board. Fiery War Axe wouldn't be bad. It would let me kill this and that. Instead I get Silent Knight. Hysterical. What good does this do me? Not a whole lot. It's just a shielded mini-bot that I guess guarantees to get the Divine Shield to pop on the enemy. I don't know. It's looking bad. I gotta get Force Tank Max. As soon as he draws a big minion, I'm in trouble. Alright, luckily he doesn't have any beasts. He'll get to kill my 2/2 with the 4/4 after I ping this off. I have no way of dealing with these 1 health things without Death Spite or Whirlwind effects. I am in trouble. Goblin Sapper is a 2/4, which is very bad because the 4/4 can just kill it. Oh god. I guess he can kill it with the 4/1 and then use the 4/4 to kill it. It's actually the same. It's the same either way. He ends up with 2 cards, 2 minions, and I am left waiting for my Force Tank Max. Shoot, that was such a bad misplay. I'm kind of embarrassed to put this up on the internet, but that's what happens sometimes. Still, this next game's alright. I mean, I fought a pretty hard game, considering he had an Iron Bark, and I never got my Force Tank Max, and I misplayed. So, all in all, I am not that concerned about this deck's potential. So, Bomb Lobber, unfortunately, isn't that great, because it just takes out 2 things. Hungry Dragon isn't going to do me any good, especially if it only has 1 health. Even if it had 2 health, it still wouldn't have done me any good. Alright. Fiery War Axe. A little too little, a little too late. Is it worth continuing to play? If I got Force Tank Max as my next card and he whiffed and had nothing on his turn, I could still win this, so I think it's a mistake to concede. So let's see. What does he have in his 2 cards here? That extra card from Cult Master really hurt. Had I kept the Bash, I could have bashed the Cult Master. Nope. Not the Force Tank Max. So away we go. Damn. Yeah, I really needed to not throw away Bash for no reason. Okay, well, alright. Let's see if we don't have to get punished for terrible misplay with an early exit from the arena. Hopefully not. Oh, it would really suck if this went less than 3. That would be 2 arenas in a row that went less than 3. Ah, that'd be quite the shame. Quite the shame indeed. Still, I'm hopeful this deck is gonna make it. It's got, you know, some quality issues, but it has what it needs to win some games at least. So as long as I don't hit terribly ridiculous opponents, I should be okay. And I'm in the losers bracket now, so we're up against Gun It Giant. Nice name. Okay, so do you keep this to have a 3/5 on turn 3? I think mulliganing it away just makes things worse. I mean, sure, mulliganing it would have doubled my odds of getting like a 2-drop, but if I didn't get a 2-drop, I would regret just not being able to play like one of the best 3-drops in the game, even better than a Spider Tank. So yeah, we'll just take our chances. Lance Carrier is like the 1-2-drop I really didn't want to see here, unfortunately. Unless he plays a 1 health minion, I'm not going to play Lance Carrier. Alright, well, he did. So, good thing... Actually, doesn't really matter. Oh, hey, wow, even better. Alright, let's do that. Notice this is a permanent buff. I guess it's kind of compensated by the fact that it is a 1-2 for 2, which is terrible stats. 1-2s are just the most awful things ever. He had a 1-drop, not a 2-drop. So Fiery War Axe arrived in a very timely fashion. Now, oh my god, this is interesting. He's got... Yeah, I'm going to play this. It's actually really difficult for him to get rid of 2 cards. He actually gets to get rid of 3 cards. So he pretty much needs removal for this, like a Shadow Bolt or a Soulfire. Alright, this is a stopgap measure, but that life tap really screws him because it makes it more difficult for him to dodge the Sapper. So he needs Dark Bomb to actually kill it. Otherwise, this is just a legit 6/3 for 3 mana. Does he have it? There's no way he can play enough cards. Oh my god, he actually does not have it. Oh, that's incredible. Alright, well, Arcanite Reaper's a bit overkill for the Shredder, but I think it's... Oh, hey, even better. Nice. Bash arrives in a timely fashion. This should kill most things except for, like, a Millhouse. God darn it. Oh, that's a pretty damn good drop out of that Shredder. I was thinking Millhouse would be my nightmare drop, but the Noyatron's pretty bad. So he's hanging on for dear life. Card-wise, he's actually doing fine. If he can just clear my board here, he'll be fine. And does he have a Shadow Bolt or something? Drain life. Aha, that's why I didn't want to do it earlier. Man, this guy's actually holding on despite the Sapper being incredible. Crap. Alright, well, I'm going to put the pressure on. So, this guy barely holds up against the Crusader, but I got to start putting out some pressure because the way that that went, I got super lucky with the Sapper and then super unlucky with his Shredder drop. Alright, the Raid Leader is really annoying here because it gives him the kill for my guy. Still, we get to kill that. Do I kill the Raid Leader here? No. I am committed to a burnout strategy. We'll just play the 6/6. This is 10 damage, so I hit him once or twice with this and I'm fine. Plus, this can actually work as stealth damage. Like, I play it and then it gets 2 damage through. So this plus these is 8, this is 10, so I just need 2 more damage and I win. War Golem. Alright, well, I'm going to race him straight up here because I think that's my best chance of winning. Bomb Lobber. Interesting. Takes it down to 3. If this were a Fiery War Axe, I could actually kill it. Yeah, this is actually fine. So, what's the plan here? He kills my 6/6. This is 5 damage. Arcanite Reaper to the face, and hope he doesn't have a taunt or a heal. Siphon Soul. Oh god, that's bad. That's bad. Should I change my strategy here? This only takes him down to 12, down to 2. I think I should probably just kill this War Golem. Alright, let's play Screwjank Clunker. Come out of stealth and hit him. There's no reason to hide this because it's got the Divine Shield, so it still holds up against the Stalker. And I could, if he only kills one of these creatures, there is enough damage to then try to race him out for the finish. Alright, that's just worthless in Arena unless he can actually put Taunt on it. Stormpike Commando, interesting. That's actually lethal. Alright, that was solid. That was real solid. The Sapper, it pretty much works best against Warlocks if they life tap on turn 2, so that was the ideal time. He got pretty lucky with responses to it. He had an Anoyatron, which was a great answer, and then he got one off of a Shredder, which was a really great answer. So he got lucky, I think. His luck countered mine. I just ended up picking the right strategy of going for the face there, and it worked out. Okay. Still, that was just a hard fight for 1 win. Hopefully we can keep the wins coming as we near the 20-minute mark. A Paladin. Alright, well, Warrior versus Paladin was always one of the worst matchups in Arena. And it's only gotten worse now that Paladin's become this overpowered menace. Well, I'm going to keep the Lance Carrier, even though it's a terrible 2-drop, because it might be better than nothing. It takes out 2 recruits. So I'll keep it. Though I'm not excited about it. Please don't play anything on turn 1. Just please pass the turn. Oh, please don't coin anything out. Alright, so he's playing a 1-2 for 1 mana. I'm going to play a 1-2. Oh, never mind. I was going to play a 1-2 for 2 mana, but I think this is better. Kills that guy right away, stops any buffing shenanigans, lets me play this on turn 3. It's an overpriced shielded mini-bot with stealth, but it's not the end of the world. The fact that it has stealth is kind of nice. It means the recruit doesn't get to pop the thing for free. Ooh, this is nice. That's better, I think. It has more health, and it hits harder than the knight, which is important in the fight for board control. Hopefully there's no abusive sergeants here, or coin true silvers. It's a coin true silver. God, oh no, it's not. It's this thing. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I have no way of getting rid of this shield. I'm a mana off. Oh, god darn it. Well, I could play this, but the buff does no good, so we'll just play this guy. Basically, the Silver Moon Guardian can kill this, and then I can play a Lance Carrier on my Silent Knight and finish this guy off, or a bigger minion if he plays it. Okay, recruit on turn 4 is pretty good to see. I'm pretty happy about that. He goes for the face. That's a huge mistake. Okay, this is just a bad player. So clearly that's a mistake, because what that allows me to do is this, and then kill this thing off. I could also armor up and Wind Fury. That would kill off both of them. Then I could play a Lance Carrier. Wait, no, the right move, of course, is this. Aha, yes, this is the move. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. He should have killed this while he had the chance. Then I still could have killed the recruit and finished that thing off. But if I hadn't had the bomb lobber, it would have left him in much better shape. He actually recruits on turn 5 with nothing else. Man, this guy's got some kind of crazy-ass situation going over here. Alrighty. 7-card hand. I'm gonna drop a sapper. I mean, if he's playing this slowly, then it makes me wonder if he's really gonna be able to play 3 cards. So he doesn't. There's no way to kill this with like a consecration. He pretty much has to equality consecrate, which I guess he might have. And then he'd be down to 6 cards. No, he doesn't have that. Okay. And a secret. All right, so he actually did manage to play 3 cards. Wow, good job. Well played. Okay. I think what we need to do here is keep it pretty simple. We pop that off like so. Noble Sacrifice. It's probably actually better to be Noble Sacrifice than Avenge, although I guess I could have chest tested for it with these guys. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's do this. That. This. Armor up. And this Wind Fury is doing some good damage. I basically dealt 6 extra damage to him thanks to this. Now he's going to play at least a card, so the Sapper's back down to just being a 2-attack minion. But I got things down to the Frost Giant being playable this turn. Is that better or worse than Fen Creeper? I could go for a crazy combo. I could buff this with Lance Carrier and hit him for 10 down to 5. Honestly, that seems pretty solid. So we do this. And wait, is that lethal? That's actually lethal. It's lethal right now. Yeah, don't play Refreshment Vendor here. So that guy didn't put up much of a fight. Definitely a loser's bracket type of paladin, which is quite lucky for me. Then again, wait, no, I don't deserve luck. This game, I misplayed horribly in the game I lost. I was going to say I got unlucky in the first game, so I'm in the loser's bracket, so, But no, I didn't deserve any of that luck. I just got it. Okay, great. I feel way better about this deck than the priest deck, even though the priest deck got some good priest cards. It's just priest, man. Oh, so bad. Well, anyway, we're the opponent. Let's see if we can get up to the 3rd win and put priests away forever. Sun Tzu, the very ambitiously named paladin. I don't think I want to keep a 3 mana, 3 damage. This is the only 2-drop I'm capable of drawing. Again, against a paladin, I'll play it if I have to, because it takes out 2 recruits, and it's better than having nothing. Alright, we got a 2-3-4 curve. It's not super impressive. It's definitely a bit underwhelming, but at least I have the coin, which reduces dramatically the odds of him playing something turn 1. I'm actually going to do this because I have the Lance Carrier. I wouldn't have done it otherwise, but now if he plays a... did I say greetings? I don't know if I did. If I said it now, it'd be kind of bad-mannered. Tough situation. If he has like a 3 health minion of something here, Oh, please miss. Please miss. Oh, that was huge. That was a game-defining RNG, perhaps, because thanks to that missing, I get to kill this thing. He could have made a recruit. Wouldn't have had a great answer to it. I would have just lost a card, the Blue Gold Warrior, but I think that's worth doing in order to try to fight for board presence against a paladin. It's so important when you're a warrior because the matchup is so bad. So Lance Carrier being pretty solid here, killing off that recruit for me. Silent Knight has actually not been terrible. That card was pretty widely derided before the Grand Tournament came out. There was even a video made about it, mocking how terrible it was. But I don't know, it seems okay. You play it, you get 2 damage through that they can't stop. They got the Divine Shield on it. This play is just disgusting. This is so gross. I actually feel evil for doing this. That's just one of those things where if I was on the receiving end of it, I'd be swearing up a storm because it's just so terrible to have to deal with that. So it's not a permanent buff, unlike the Lance Carrier, but it let me kill his 4-drop. Alright, he's going to get a bunch of 1/1s here, but I am actually able to clear his board without spending any mana, so I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. Fen Creeper or Silverhand Knight? I think a Silverhand Knight does more to fight for board presence. So we'll just do this. I'm surprised how unfriendly the Lance Carrier is. I mean, with that butterfly there, he looks like a friendly dude, but he just keeps saying jerky things. Alright, Consecration clears out 3 of my minions. The question is, can it clear out my 4/2 somehow? He actually can! Alright, so Fen Creeper would have been better. It would have survived the Argent Lance. And he does get the extra attack. Oh, he's got a Mookless Champion in there. God damn it. Ugh. Okay, so this is actually a pretty even game here. Okay. Fen Creeper? Just Fen Creeper or Yeti and Armor Up? I'm going to use more of my mana. You might say, Papa Boris, why not Armor Up and makes the Frost Giant cheaper? But I think I got to get the best creatures out that I can. Next turn I can play the Yeti and the Sapper, or the Elite and the Sapper. I think it's worth doing. Okay, the Hungry Dragon's actually pretty cool for me here because I get to keep this 2-drop. Since the Fen Creeper blocks the Lance. And he actually got unlucky. I got a 3 health thing, so I can actually kill off his ghoul. So how do I do this? I mean, I could kill off the ghoul with the imp, or I could kill it off with the Fen Creeper. I think it's actually probably better to do it like this. Yeah, let's do this. Arcanite Reaper plus Flame Imp will actually kill this guy. Or I could play the Elite and the Sapper and let him kill this off. If I let him kill this off, the Argent Lance kills off the Flame Imp, so this actually feels kind of wrong, but I think it's the right play. Again, this is overkill. Fiery War Axe would have been just as good. But in the context of the situation, I can play 2 pretty good 4-drops next turn, put a huge weapon in hand, and have 3 damage that survives his weapon. Honestly, that seems like that was the best play. I got very lucky, though, that this Flame Juggler missed my 2/1 Blue Gold Warrior, and then I had a Flame Imp off of the... What's-it-face? Flame Imp off of the Hungry Dragon. Alright, I hate to use the weapon like this, but that's my best move. And I'm not going to play the Kor'kron Elite, even though the Kor'kron kills this recruit and then dies to the Lance. I'd rather play 2 minions that both survive the Lance and the recruit. I'd say he's got a pretty good shot of winning this, though, because I don't have any Whirlwind effects, so once these recruits get going, it's going to be annoying mopping them up. At the same time, I've got an 8/8. Hopefully it doesn't have a Big Game Hunter or a Peacekeeper for it. So hopefully I can hang on with that. Mookless Champion, not something I'm thrilled to see. I'm lucky he didn't have a 2-drop. So there's a pair of 2/2s. And he's going to give it Divine Shield to make it harder to kill. Smart play, for sure. Alright, well I gotta do what I gotta do here. So I pop the shield, kill the bomb. And I'm actually going to play a bunch of crap. Rather than playing 1 giant, I'd rather play a bunch of minions. If he has another Consecration, I'm really screwed, but this is the kind of thing I have to do in order to fight for board control. Because as it is, he can already kill the 3-2 and my 2-2 without having to spend any mana. He can actually kill my 4-1s if he chooses to. Yeah, that's actually really bad. He can kill my 4-1s, leave me with little damage. North Sea Kraken, pretty solid. So that's a 2-for-1. It's going to kill my Giant as well. No, wait, it's not going to kill my Giant. What am I talking? Oh, he killed that. I was hoping he'd kill the 3-2 so I could kill the thing with stuff. All right, I could try to hide the Giant behind the Nullifier. Is that smart? And then kill the Kraken with all these minions. Is that really the way to go? That's kind of going all in on this Giant plan. So if I play it now, Argent Lance kills the 3-2. Kraken kills the Giant, and I have a 2-2 left over. He's got 3 cards and a Recruit. I have no way of winning if I don't get this Giant to stick. Shoot! This guy beat me. So Mookless Champion being a bomb really helped him. It buffed up 2 of his recruits. Like if I'd been playing the Mookless Champion, I would have had 0 minions because he's a Paladin. He had 2 minions out. So definitely a Mookless Champion won it for him here. So that guy's annoying. He wins the health. I don't particularly care. I wasn't going to be able to burn him out, although that could make a difference if I am trying to burn him out with this Frost Giant. Oh, God. If that is Avenge or Noble Sacrifice, I'm completely screwed, because this Giant will then die. Oh, it doesn't even matter. I can't even kill this Kraken. What was I thinking? There's no way I could have made this Frost Giant stick. There's just no way. Whatever, this is over. Let's see what it is. It's Redemption. Okay, I have a shot here. Frost Giant dies to the Kraken. I have nothing going on. I'm the opposite of Stacy's mom right now. There's just no way. I could play the Frost Giant. It gets killed by the Kraken. He kills my 2-1 with his Recruit. And I armor up. I can play a Fen Creeper later, but it's just hopeless. Alright, well, we're at 2-2. Playing a bunch of Paladins. It was, what, a Warlock? And 2 Paladins? Or 3 Paladins? How many Paladins did I play? Man, I had some really good plays against that Paladin, but he just was a Paladin, so he won. His hero power was what made the biggest difference, honestly, because it gave him the recruits on the table for his Mookless Champion. Alright, we're up against Nitrous Puma, yet another Paladin. Finally, I'm at least the second player, so I can mulligan more of my shit away. Got a 2-4 for 3 since he's first. One disadvantage of me being second is this thing really doesn't have any chance of activating. And I did not get any extra 3 drops, so it doesn't make any sense to coin anything out on turn 2. Unless I can kill something with Bouncing Blade. Which I totally would if I had to. He has a secret. Probably Avenger, Noble Sack. Oh man, fucking Paladins, so annoying. Alright, there's a playable card. So let's see what he has to say for himself here. His hero ability, by the way, makes Bouncing Blade pretty ineffective. I mean, I could Bouncing Blade to kill this thing. I gotta take some risks. So this guy kills the Micro Machine. Competitive Spirit. Okay, that guy does not kill Micro Machine anymore. I was not expecting a Competitive Spirit. Shoot. Well, this wouldn't have killed the Micro Machine either. Damn. I'm in some trouble. That Micro Machine is going to get a lot of hits on me before I can kill it. Alright, do I dare play Bouncing Blade? Remember, it can kill my own guy. It can kill my own guy, which is bad. I'm going to try it. I have no choice. Okay, that actually worked out as perfectly as it possibly could have. I spent 2 cards to kill 2 cards. It's not great, but he's down a card because he played Competitive Spirit. So he's got the first play here. It's just a recruit. Okay, so here's the deal. If I play a Heckler, he'll die as the True Sliver Champion. If I play this, it dies the True Sliver Champion too, but then he has to throw his recruit away for it. So I'm going to go for this. It doesn't hit as hard as my Heckler, but I do have damage in hand. So I think I'd rather play around the most likely answer that he has. Okay, he draws a card, which is pretty good, because it doesn't actually get him anywhere, except for a 1-1 on the table. Plays another secret. Avenge would be annoying. Equality. Well, it's clearly not Avenge, or he wouldn't have been done doing this. He loses Equality. He doesn't go down a card, because, he doesn't go down a card because his recruit was basically a free card. So the problem with this is if it is a noble sacrifice, this thing will die to it, whereas this guy wouldn't have, but this deals more damage. I feel like that's worth having that extra damage. He has a 5 health minion. Crap, it doesn't die to my Urgent Commander. Or my Korokon Elite. I'm always 1 damage off in this game. Damn everything. Alright, let's check for noble sacrifice. Wait a minute, hold on. I can go for the YOLO plan here. Let's do it. Gonna do this and just armor up. Try to trade. Obviously he puts Divine Shield or bonus health in this. I'm in trouble, but I feel like that was my best shot. Bomb Lobber's a pretty good counter to Avenge unless you play something with a ton of health. Noble Sacrifice would stop this. Humility. I see. Well, that's actually kind of okay because if he hits it with Lord of the Arena, really I just needed to deal 4 damage to this and kill it. There's another 5 health minion, which is annoying. Bomb Lobber's kind of thwarted by this crap. So do I play Korokon Elite to test for Noble Sacrifice? Or this to test for Noble Sacrifice? If I play Korokon Elite, I can also play another minion. I think I'm going to test for Sacrifice with this. It could still be Avenge, though. But it is a Noble Sacrifice. Okay, so that actually works out pretty well for me here. What I can do now is kill that like that. And play the Sapper. So the Recruit kills off my 4-1, but the Sapper holds up against this guy to the point where an Argent Commander can kill it. He's still got the lead, though, because of his hero ability. It's just the hero ability that's crushing me here. Getting this thing against my Korokon is way better than if he had just had 2 armor. Alright, this isn't the end of the world yet. He does have 3 health on it, which is unfortunate, admittedly. And the Lobber's not good because it doesn't kill this. Man, that sucks. He actually goes for face. A bold strategy. Alright, should I play a Force Tank Max here? It's a little bit risky. But it's gotta be the move. He's already used his Humility card. This trades against both of his minions. He can race me, but I feel pretty good about my odds in a race because I've got some good answers and a taunt. And of course my hero ability, you know, starts being relevant. Okay, he's playing more crap, which is good. This thing's pretty junky, and this thing's pretty junky. Alright, he kills my guy. I was going to die anyway. And he keeps on hitting my face, which I don't mind. I've got all the health I need. So we kill this thing for free, which is pretty solid. Bluegill Warrior kills this thing. Do I pop a Bomb Lobber here? I don't think it makes sense to pop a Lobber. I think what makes more sense is either to Argent Commander and kill this, or Fen Creeper and give it +2 attack. Let's go for that. I like the idea of protecting my Force Tank Max. He clearly didn't have an answer for it. He's down to 2 cards, unless he top decks some kind of crazy answer here, like Equality Consecrate. I've got answers in my hand. I have a bigger board than he does. This can mop up a couple of recruits. He's toast. Okay, so Consecration isn't good without Equality. It just doesn't do enough to kill my stuff. So you can now kill the Fen Creeper by throwing away his Recruit and that Squire against my Fen Creeper, but it's just not what he wants to be doing with his life. Okay, do I sacrifice 7 damage to kill a Recruit? Playing around Blessing of Kings and stuff? No, but I will pop a shield against it. So I've got this thing ready to kill Recruits while I keep pounding him in the face with Force Tank Max. If I hit him with both minions, I could play a 9-9. Let's just see what he has to say for himself against the 7-5 and a 4-2. We should be able to make it. Humility. Oh, alright. I'm lucky that he didn't top deck that earlier. That would have been huge a few turns ago. And this thing is pretty good as well. Alright, we can handle this. We can handle this. So I'm not going to get to play a 9-9. But I do get to clear his board pretty efficiently here. I've got this guy as a designated Recruit Mopper, so I managed to win by dint of superior cards and card play. Establish a permanent counter to his hero ability. This is only 5 damage, so a big minion here could still catch him back up, but I've got a 6-6 in my own back pocket, and he doesn't have anything playable. I actually get to play this combo, which is amazing. Alright, ready to pound him down. 9, 12, 13, 15 damage. He's dead in 2 turns, and he has a dead card of some sort. What could that dead card be? I don't know. He'd have played a Shoe Silver. He'd have played Hammer. He'd have played Blessing of Kings on a Recruit. Okay, I guess we get to see it. Oh, it's Holy Light. Ha! So he drafted bad cards and loses. Okay. No matter what the secret is, it cannot possibly matter. It's not noble sacrifice or eye for an eye or redemption. Could be a repentance or a competitive spirit.
Ready, sir.
Wait, what is this thing? Had he triggered a competitive spirit? Maybe he never had the opportunity to trigger it because I killed all of his minions, right? So it's probably a competitive spirit. I don't know what else it could be. What else could it be? I've played a minion. I've killed a minion. Oh, right. It could be an Avenge. He never had more than one minion out at the same time. Right. It's probably Avenge. Okay. Great. Well, we're up to 40 minutes. Let's go ahead and pause it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. And I'll see you again soon with some more Hearthstone Arena. Take care, everyone.